A structured settlement is actually pretty easy to understand. You're generally eligible for one if you've suffered a physical injury or someone died because of a wrongful action and you've been awarded a settlement. Maybe you got hit by a car or suffered an accident at work or were poisoned by lead paint. That settlement money can then be structured into increments, often monthly with periodic lump sums, instead of you getting it all at once. And in theory, that's not a bad idea. It's income tax-free, and if it's designed well, it means that you're supported for the rest of your life or however long the settlement runs. That is why a lot of personal finance experts are actually fans of structured settlements. In fact, here's Suze Orman giving them a strong endorsement.
If you are ever in an accident, if you are ever in a situation where you get a large settlement for whatever reason, you are to run, you are to not walk, you are to run to the place that you can get a structured settlement.
Yeah, that is a pretty big cosign. Delivered with that signature Orman energy, really best described as local real estate agent who just snorted Adderall. And I assume it's the kind of support that she'll lay out in her upcoming book, 5 Strategies for the 9 Steps Behind the 4 Secrets of Life, Love, Tomorrow, Yesterday and Structured Settlements, 3 Easy Steps by Suze Orman. A surprising number of people receive structured settlements. One estimate a few years ago put the number at around 750,000 in the US. But some may end up needing or wanting an advance on the money that they are getting. The thing is, that can be a bit of a challenge with structured settlements because once the structure has been set, recipients can't simply change their minds and cash in the remaining payments. And that is where companies like J.G. Wentworth come in. And it is why their commercials are filled with a bunch of Vikings singing, "I have a structured settlement and I need cash now." Very basically, these companies will buy the rights to future payments from your settlement and in exchange give you a lump of cash. But they can take a massive cut. One analysis of 7 states found that on average, these companies are keeping about 60% of the money, and sometimes far more. So this is a business built around getting people to sell their settlements for pennies on the dollar. It's called the factoring industry, and it is much bigger than you may think. These companies buy an estimated $1 billion worth of payments each year. But it is important to know that many who do business with these companies end up deeply regretting it.